Good morning. I apologize for not posting last week, but I don't know, like sometimes, wait, I'm just gonna put like a camera on here so I can put my phone there so I can talk a little bit better to you. Yeah, I apologize for not posting last week, but I don't know, I just didn't do stuff that was really interesting, or honestly, I didn't even have thoughts that I thought would be interesting to share. So I just left it and wanted to concentrate more on this week. And I think it's gonna be nice. We have some really nice stuff planned for the upcoming days. So today we will go to the supermarket and buy some stuff because in the evening we have a couple of friends over. Not in the evening, so they're coming around like around 4, and we're gonna do oh wow, my brain just went numb. But yeah, what we actually are planning is a barbecue, and an American style barbecue. So we're gonna have some spare ribs, and we're gonna have cornbread that I'm about to make. Then we're gonna have some salads. Everybody's bringing like a col salad or a coleslaw or a pasta salad. It's not really working, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really nice. And then we're gonna go and get some wine and some beer, and then we're gonna make ourselves a really nice evening. So that's planned for today. And then tomorrow Tom and I are having our date day, and I'm really not sure how this is gonna look because I am planning on drinking loads today, and I don't know if you can relate, but I become a total bitch when I'm hangovered, like completely bitchy. Everything annoys me, everything is bad, I can't get out of my bad mood, and so yeah, that will be really interesting. Not sure how Tom is gonna like that. Well, usually he doesn't like it, but I don't know, I feel like tomorrow the sun is shining again, it should be good. So yeah, that's planned for the weekend. And then we have 2 days of working, and then we have a holiday, a public holiday again. So the May in Germany is the best month ever because out of 4 weeks, 3 weeks we have a holiday during work days. So it's 4-day weeks, which is amazing. Yeah, so I'm gonna take you along this week, and I hope, oh, what's that? Okay, so I'm gonna take you along, and so excited that you're here, so excited to show you my life again, and see you soon. Natural.
Ist gut geworden, oder wie?
Sehr gut.
Sehr lecker.
So we just spent the time at a flea market, and of course, sorry, I'm just putting the camera up here. I should definitely start doing that before I start the video, but whatever. So we just spent the time at a flea market, and I was running through everything and looking and searching and going through all the bins and looking for the best thing. Guess what? I didn't find shit. The only person that found something was Tom, and he wasn't even looking. So he was bored the whole time. He was out and about, like standing in some corner, drinking his apple juice while I was doing the work. And in the end, he found a really cool leather jacket, which, whatever, it annoys me a little bit. Sorry, I'm just pushing because for some reason on the floor we have something that looks like ashes, but neither of us both smoke, so I have no idea where this is coming from. But yeah, so of course he found the leather jacket and I did not find anything. It's always like that. It's always like that. It's like clockwork, honestly. Every time we go to a flea market, you can be sure that Tom will find something and I won't. But yeah, whatever. Cool for him, I guess. And now we got changed because it's got a little bit chilly, and we're gonna go and have some dinner at this really cool restaurant. So it opened, I think, like probably a year ago. Sorry, I had something between my teeth. Probably a year ago, and it was so hyped in Munich. It was incredibly hyped. And we never went there because we were thinking it's like one of these Instagram places, and it's probably not gonna be this good. But I did look at the comments of the Google reviews, and it has around 8,000 comments, and I think like 4.8 stars. So now I'm a little bit, interested. Sounds to be good. So not just another Instagram place, but it actually sounds good and the food looks delicious. So we're gonna go there, and that's it for the weekend. Honestly, that's it for the weekend. It was a really beautiful weekend, really nice. So the sun was shining the whole time, and it's not over yet, so it's still a nice weekend, but the sun was out and it was, I don't know, just had a good time. We saw our friends, we spent some time with each other, some quality time with each other. So we always try to have one date night a week. Usually it's Friday, but sometimes we need to move it because of life. And so that's why we're having it today. And actually I like that because we don't just have the week evening, we have the whole day. So, I get to spend the whole day with my favorite person in the world. Isn't that great? But yeah, so sounded like a creepy girlfriend right now, but I just really love spending time with him. And what else? Yeah, I think that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Today is Wednesday and it is a public holiday in Germany. Don't ask me which one, but I have a free day, which is amazing. And Tom and I had some breakfast this morning, and then we went to the gym and worked out a little bit. And now we are driving to, so in German it's called Auerduld. I'm not sure how it's called. I'm not sure that this even exists somewhere outside of Bavaria, to be honest. No, wait, I can't see. I'm gonna film a little bit and then I'll show you. I think that's easier than explaining now what it is. But yeah, the weather is amazing. It's so stunning. I'm so in love. It's 27 degrees Celsius. It's so beautiful. It's supposed to rain, I think, tomorrow, which sucks a little bit, but that's okay. At least we had 2-3 really sunny days, and summer is just around the corner, so it's nice. Good morning. It's Thursday. So yesterday was this holiday in Germany and it was such a lovely day. It was so cool. We were outside the whole time and walking around so much, and it was really fun, and the sun was amazing. So that was cool. And today we're back at working. And what did I do? So this morning, so usually I love to start my mornings with cleaning. So not like general cleaning, but like putting away stuff that doesn't belong there, or vacuum the floor. Just, I don't know, like that's my morning routine to come into the day. Like, oh, that's most of the times I do sports in the morning, and then I do this, and then I go take a shower. But I don't know, I just like when it's clean, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore during the day. Obviously, I do have a dog who has a lot of fur, so I'm vacuuming, I think, like, let's say 3 times a day, maybe. But that's it, you know, like, or if it's a little bit dusty, I just go over it in the morning. So that's what I usually do, and I just did that, and now I'm gonna make myself some breakfast and eat it. And with the hair, I don't know, like, I know I talked about it in my last vlog, but I feel like it's too dark for me. So I got into this color analysis at TikTok, like probably most of the world did, and I believe firmly that I am a soft summer. I'm between 2 seasons, so I think either I'm a winter or I'm a soft summer. But due to my hair being too dark for me, I feel like I'm a soft summer because this is too harsh for me. I have no idea though. And with the clothes, I can't tell anyways. Like, even, you know, like when they tell you like, hey, put on different clothes and see if that suits you, but I have no idea in which color this belongs or if it suits me. No idea. I don't not have like the visual knowledge that I would know which season that is, first off, and second, if that suits my skin. Because besides that, it's 8 in the morning, right? So my face is puffy and I just put on a sunscreen, which is way too shiny for me. So it all plays together, but I don't know, kind of analysis, I would love to get into it, but on the one hand, I'm not willing to pay for it, and on the other hand, I'm really bad at judging it myself, so probably this will be something that will be forgotten in 2 weeks. But right now, I believe I'm a soft summer. So let's see if I can find clothes that are dusty if I go shopping. Let's see. But yeah, now I'm gonna make myself breakfast. I'm gonna make oatmeal with milk, no, with water, and some berries, frozen berries, and then I just put them in a pan and heat them up, and that's it. And then I'm gonna work. And today I was actually planning in the evening to go out with friends, but I don't think that will happen due to me being lazy. I don't know, I just feel like I need a rest evening at home, especially because Tom is not here today. So he's in the office, and then afterwards he's gonna go and meet his friends. And I feel like that could be a perfect opportunity for me to be at home and do nothing and watch my chick flicks and eat some girl dinner. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Maybe put on some retinoid just because I can. Oh my god, yes. That's, talking about it right now, it makes so much sense, and I'm definitely gonna do that. So yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day, and see you soon.
verliebt hat, mal irgendwo gefunden.
I got a new leather jacket. I am so happy. Oops. I am so happy about it. So on Friday we went to this flea market after work and I found it and I really like it. I really do like it when it's closed as well. I was looking for something slouchy, something brown, something oversized. So this is everything I was looking for. I do have to say it smells a little bit weird. But I'm pretty sure that's something we can get solved. So yeah, that's my new jacket. I'm not gonna put it off anymore because I'm so happy with it. Yeah, really happy. So today's Sunday and yesterday we've been out and about with friends, spending the whole day with them. So at first we went to this Asian supermarket and got some stuff and I was finally trying some seaweed crackers and I have to say I was bloated after them. I'm not sure if that's normal or if that's just me and my really nervous gut, but yeah, I don't think that's my snack. But except from that, everything was great. We were just strolling through town. I think we did 15k steps yesterday, which is really unusual for me. So that was cool. We were walking really like just through the whole city. And then we sat down, had some drinks. Afterwards we had some ice cream. We had some lunch. So it was really cool. We did a lot. And then we came home and we just fell asleep. I think, yes, we just went to bed afterwards. I had to think what we were doing yesterday. And today was a really slow morning. We did go to the gym already, which is quite insane. And then we had some breakfast and now we're getting ready and we're just gonna go and have a stroll through a part of town, gonna get some coffee, take Archie with us because yesterday the poor guy, he was all alone all day and he does not like that. Well, it sounds super weird when I say all day. With that I mean like 4 or 5 hours. So we're treating him well. I don't want to put anything on the internet that's gonna be like, woo. No, but it's yeah, I think we're treating him well. He's our baby. And yeah, that's the plan for today. And then we're just gonna lay on a couch and chill. So thank you for joining me this week. I hope you got to enjoy it and see you next week. Love you. Oh, here's one more of Archie. Just woo. Bye.